Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Clemson Tigers against the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame he has been having conversations all week with his quarterback. You are the guy. They brought him in specifically for this reason, to get to a college football national championship. But he doesn't want all the pressure to only be on him. He said, look to the right, look to the left. You have got teammates who will be there for you in this moment. Take a deep breath, be a great leader out there, and show why we brought you here to take us to the top. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Clemson Tigers against the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joined us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. No one thought this young quarterback could make this magic happen, and yet here we are in a national championship. He has performed well, eliminated mistakes, and had great poise and composure, especially for his age, every step of the way. But tonight is a different story. Can this young player have that same level of composure? We'll find out, and his coach says he expects the exact same type of kid that he's shown he could be all season long. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is having plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Auburn. They draw first blood in this national title game. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, he's got open, breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The pressure's on. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Breaks it. Here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, he throws it back. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He shreds the tackle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Runs through the defender. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's not terrible. They get what they can give. But this is a product of being way behind the chains on 3rd down. And now it's clearly a punting situation. That's a good job by this defense. That's a series that they can look back on and say that provided us some decent field position.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Brown. Over the middle, it's Nimrod. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing.
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Makes it look easy, and they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got an opening here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The key to this concept is the tight end running through the middle of the defense. That's what clears out the middle of the field. So as the quarterback is finding the back out of the backfield on the angle route, watch out for the tight end right down the middle later in the game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't.
Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Dropping back, it's Brown. Dump off, caught by the running back. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They get the second half started with the running play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaking ankles out there. Breaking free, end zone ahead.
Man, you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Here comes the rush. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Makes the catch and has space. Breaking free on the right. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
be up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Open field ahead. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He's to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he drops back in the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. A handoff from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. They were not going to catch him that time. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge in the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. This should be the last play of the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Set up now for the final play of the 3rd quarter, this playoff showdown. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who is going to step up and make the decisive plays? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The sure hands. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on 4th down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Tigers! They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Right. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Johnson. He's got some space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now,
swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got space. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to the running back. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Auburn offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout call by Clemson. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Clemson calls their second timeout. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the Tigers will take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the 3rd down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a 1st down. Why don't they do this more often?
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.